What's up, football fans aiming to beat the bookies? You are the right place. Welcome to Jb Predictz, where we provide amazing football predictions and betting tips. So without wasting much of our time, let's dive right into the business of today. And before we talk about our today's games, let's briefly look into our previous day result, in which yesterday on YouTube here we had two of our slips winning. We had the value betting, which had 3.288 odd, and also the other 2.60 odds. They were both successful. So in the game or in the slip that had 3.288 odd, we had just 3 games, and I said they were value bet for yesterday. We had Ipswich Town versus Brentford. We had Brentford to win, in which Brentford won. We had Bournemouth versus Aston Villa. Remember, I told you I was leaning heavily on Aston Villa yesterday because they had something to fight for more than Bournemouth. And they proved it yesterday. And I told you I'll not be surprised if Aston Villa just scrape out a 0-1 win. And they won just 0-1 yesterday. And we had Aston Villa to win or draw. It was successful. And finally, Hamburger to win in full time. And remember, I also told you that Hamburger are fighting to finish first on that table, that this game between ULM, they will try their best to win it as much as possible, in which they did. They won the game 6-1. So that was our value betting, which had 3 odds. Then the 2.60 odd that was successful, we had Mallorca to win, in which I told you Mallorca would definitely beat Valladolid because they really need that game to fight for a Europe spot, be it the Conference League or the Europa League, because it's open for the teams that are there. We had Mallorca to win. They won 2-1. Benfica versus Sporting, I even made it very clear that this game has a very high chance of ending in a draw because the both of them are fighting for the title. And it ended in a 1-1 draw. And I said I'll also, if I'm to lean in maybe win or draw or something, I'll lean with Sporting. But if anybody will win this game at the end of the day, will be Benfica. But most especially, we are expecting a draw. And it ended in a 1-1 draw. We had Werder Bremen versus RB Leipzig. We gave 2 goals ahead handicap to Leipzig, in which shockingly they played 0-0. A very surprising result. We had Montpellier versus PSG. We had double chance either the home team or the away team to win, in which PSG still won that game 4-1. And finally, Kortrijk versus Centrudin. We had the predictions to be over 1.5 goals, in which in the first half they played 2-2 and ended it that way. So that was our yesterday's result, in which was the games we won. Man City really dealt with a lot of people yesterday, and we were also involved in that dealing. They dealt with us. Like, they dealt with us on Telegram, they dealt with us on YouTube, because we had Man City to score for 1.5 goals. If anybody would tell me that Man City will end that game in a 0-0 draw, to be honest, I would not believe. To be honest, they shocked everybody. And let me tell you guys one of the main reasons that Man City played the 0-0 draw. Many of you will not agree with me, but I'm telling you based on my own point of view. Haaland shouldn't have played that game yesterday. You understand? That is just my own feeling. Haaland should not have played that game because it changed the balance of Man City. If you notice, Man City in the past few games, they have been winning back to back, 2-3 goals. With Haaland involvement, they went back to their old strategy of trying to give the ball to Haaland and chance. He did not even have a single shot. So that was one of the main reasons, like, to me, why Man City did not score a single goal. Because imagine you not scoring a single goal against Southampton. That is bad. So that was for yesterday. So we have some good set of games for today, and we have some value bet also. So ensure you are sitting back, relaxing while I call the games for you. And don't forget to like the video and subscribe if you have not subscribed. So talking about our Sleep 1, in which has 3.37 odds, and the games are looking very, very good. And I'll give you the reasons why I selected each options. So talking about our first game, which from the England Premier League, this is our Sleep 1. The first game under it, we have Nottingham Forest versus Leicester City. And before I call my prediction here, or let me put it this way, my prediction here is Nottingham Forest to win. And why I'm giving Nottingham Forest to win is because, number 1, Leicester City has been relegated. Number 2, Nottingham Forest are fighting for a Champions League face, you understand, or place. You understand? So this game is very, very important for Nottingham Forest and very useless for Leicester City. This game doesn't have any use. It's not going to impact Leicester City in any way because Leicester City has officially been relegated. So Nottingham Forest has missed a lot of opportunities to go third in the Premier League, losing to Brentford, playing a draw to Brighton. I can't remember. But they missed a huge opportunity to cover the gap and catch or get very close to Arsenal. Now, this is another big opportunity that they cannot waste. So I believe Nottingham Forest will come out with the win with either 2-0 or 3-0 in this game. So Nottingham Forest to win is my prediction. Secondly, we have Barcelona versus Real Madrid, Spain La Liga El Clasico. This game, I'm just expecting it to be a tight one because Barcelona might have tired legs because they are just coming back from the semi-finals against Inter Milan. While Real Madrid has been resting, I believe they are more in a better shape than Barcelona. And Barcelona, mentally, I don't know how they're going to face this game because they just got heartbroken from the semi-finals. And to be honest, they will try to give it their best shot. And I'm expecting this game to be a very, very tight one because Real Madrid is fighting for the La Liga title. This is a big opportunity for Real Madrid to close that gap. I'm not saying Real Madrid will win this game, but it's going to be very, very tight. Barcelona will try to give it their all with their tired legs. Real Madrid, this is a big opportunity for them to silence Barcelona because Barcelona has really crippled Real Madrid this season, beating them in Copa del Rey and the Super Cup. Like, it's crazy. So I'm heavily or slightly or maybe might lean on Real Madrid. But for my prediction here is 2 goals ahead handicap to Real Madrid, meaning we are giving Real Madrid 2 goals ahead before this game starts. So 2 goals ahead to Real Madrid at 1.38 odd. We have another game from the Italy Serie A. We have Napoli versus Genoa. We all know what Napoli and Inter Milan is fighting for. The Italy Serie A title, in which Napoli, since they gave Inter Milan that gap, because Inter Milan lost to Bologna, Napoli have tried their best to match the acceleration, match the speed box to see how they can at least just give Inter Milan gap. But Inter Milan are still trying their best to still catch up with Napoli. So this game is very, very important for Napoli so they don't mess it up. So we have Napoli to win in full time. Because if Napoli messes up in this game, Inter Milan will try their best to see how they can also win their game, in which the next game is Torino versus Inter Milan. I don't have anything to explain much here. We all know why Inter Milan needs to win this game. This game might be tight, but Inter Milan might scrape out a 0-1 win in this game. They might just score 1-0 and switch defensively. You understand? They'll just switch to full defense to hold that 1-0 or 2-0 lead. But I believe Inter Milan is going to beat Torino. So my prediction here is Torino to win or draw. Likewise, Napoli to also win. And finally, we have from the Portugal Premier League, Boavista Porto versus FC Porto. Battle of the Portos. So my prediction here is either the home team or the away team to win, in which I will still lean heavily on Porto to win. That is if I'm to select any straight winning later. Porto to win is very good, but my prediction is double chance any of the team to win. Why? Because Porto and Sporting Braga are fighting for the Europa League. They are trying to escape or dodge the Europa League qualification phase. So anybody that finishes in the Europa League spot gets direct Europa. So I believe that's what Porto is fighting for. Likewise, Sporting Braga. Understand? So this game is very, very important for Porto. Boavista Porto also are in the relegation zone trying to battle for something, but I believe Porto are in a better stage in which they are the better side here to win this match. My prediction is either the home team or the away team to win in full time. So that's our sleep one. Let me call it again. Nottingham Forest to win. 2 goals ahead handicap to Real Madrid. Napoli to win. Inter Milan to win or draw. Home or away team to win between Boavista Porto and FC Porto. So that's our sleep one. Having 3 odds. The games are looking very, very good with the good reasons attached to them. Heading to our sleep 2 is just a simple 2 odd. Give me 1 second. Let it load up. We have just 4 games. 2 odd. We have from the England Premier League, Newcastle United versus Chelsea. And before I call my predictions, if you've not joined my Telegram, the link is pinned in the comment section. Ensure you are joining my Telegram so you'll not miss out on good games. To join my Telegram, as I've said, check the first link I pinned in the comment section. Also, our website games are available. Free predictions are there, expert tips are there, feature tips are there, more free tips are there on my website. So check it out at jbpredictz.com. to access good and amazing football prediction. Also, our TikTok is available in which we drop top predictions for the day. So ensure you are joining our TikTok also at Jb Predictz. So join all our platforms so you'll not be missing out on good football predictions. And also download the SofaScore app. The link to download the SofaScore app is pinned in the comment section. So ensure you are downloading the app. Use the link there. So to access everything I just said now, just go to the pinned comment. You see all the links I'm talking about. To join our basketball channel, to join our Telegram channel, to join our website, just check it out. And also to join our Telegram. So our first game on our slip too, we have Newcastle United versus Chelsea, in which these two teams are fighting for the same cause, Champions League football. And to be honest, I'm expecting a full-time draw in this game. For any reason, I don't even know who is going to win this game. Chelsea are fighting, Newcastle are fighting, and we know how Newcastle are very good at home. And Chelsea beat Newcastle first leg in the opening season. Chelsea won Newcastle, and this game is going to be very tight. But remember, Chelsea, at the end of the season, last season they did it. They won their last 6 games of the season because they were fighting for a Conference League spot. Now Chelsea is fighting for a Champions League spot, and they have been playing very well. So I'm expecting a draw because I cannot just say Newcastle is going to lose. No, Newcastle are good at home. Understand? But I'm expecting a draw. Understand? So I'm leaning with 2 goals ahead handicap to Chelsea at 1.21 odds. Secondly, Udinese Calcio versus Monza. I don't have anything much to say here. We have double chance any team to win, home or away to win. We have from the Germany third Liga, Unterchagin versus Arminia Bielefeld, in which this game I made a mistake. I'm heavily leaning on Arminia Bielefeld. We have either the home team or the away team to win. But the team I'm believing to win this game is Arminia Bielefeld. Either the home team or the away team to win. That is my prediction, but I'm leaning on Bielefeld to get the win. Like, anybody that's going to win this game should be the Arminia Bielefeld because they are fighting for, the promotion or to finish first. They are fighting heavily for it. So, home or away team to win. And finally, Frankfurt versus St. Pauli. We have Frankfurt to win or draw from the Germany Bundesliga. So, 4 games, 2 odd. 2 goals ahead handicap to Chelsea. Home or away team to win between Udinese Calcio and Monza. Home or away team to win between Unterchagin versus Arminia Bielefeld. And Frankfurt versus St. Pauli. Frankfurt to win or draw. These games are looking very, very good and promising. So guys, lastly, our value bet. Our value bet slip contains 5 odds. We won our value bet yesterday, so I believe today, God helping us, we should achieve this value bet. So our value bet, we have 4 games, 5 odd. We have Frankfurt versus St. Pauli. We have Frankfurt to win in full time. Bayer Leverkusen versus Dortmund. I'm leaning on Dortmund to win or draw because Dortmund, for the past few games, has been playing very well. And they're looking for a spot, either in Europe or in Europa League. A very, very important spot, especially they will try to see if they can get a Europe spot, in which is for the Champions League. It's going to be very, very tight, but Leverkusen has qualified to the Champions League, so they don't have any problem. So Dortmund are looking for a solid spot, and they're fighting with the likes of Leipzig, Frankfurt, and the rest of them to get a good spot. So I'm leaning on Dortmund to give us that result. So we have Dortmund to win or draw at 1.50 odd. And we also have Torino versus Inter Milan. We have Inter Milan to win at least 1/2. You all know the reason why we were leaning on Inter Milan. You understand? So they're fighting for the Italy Serie A title. And finally, Newcastle United versus Chelsea. I am leaning heavily on Chelsea to win or draw because I like the value there at 1.72 odd. Some of you might say, yeah, JB, you are biased. You went with Chelsea to win or draw. Yes, I'm expecting a draw here. And if I'm expecting a draw, I'll prefer to go with Chelsea to win or draw because Chelsea are full of surprises. When you think that this game is very hard for Chelsea, that is when Chelsea will win. But when you think that this game is very easy for Chelsea, Chelsea will mess up. So this game, Chelsea will give it their all. I know they are my club, yes, but I am leaning on them because this game, Chelsea needs Europe football. You understand? Chelsea needs Europe football. And they have been fighting for it. They won Newcastle. They've been playing very well. Not Newcastle, sorry. They won Liverpool. That's what I'm about to say. They won Liverpool. So this game is very, very important for Chelsea and also is important for Newcastle, but I am leaning heavily on Chelsea. So Chelsea to win or draw at 1.72 odd. Inter Milan to win at least 1/2. Dortmund to win or draw, and Frankfurt to win in full time. So this game has a lot of value. So guys, that is all the games for today. I wish us all the very best. Remember, stake wisely and gamble responsible. And you can make your adjustments, edit these games to your satisfaction, especially this value bet. You can change anything you want. It's up to you. So guys, don't forget to join our Telegram, join our TikTok, join our website, join everything. Join everything so you will not miss out on good football predictions. The season is already coming to an end or has ended already, but we'll see how we can achieve a lot before it comes to an end. I will see you next time. Have a blessed and wonderful day, and bye for now.